fan. It's your boy Ray Imperial. It's good with my Cam Nation clan. It's good with y'all. Yeah, we out here just for our morning stroll. Uh, 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 uh. We out here for our morning stroll. Um, and the fact of the matter is, one of the homies that run bullies out here. You know what I mean? He got his whole shit popping and all of that. You know what I mean? We chopped it up a couple of times, like a couple of years back. And man, son told me, man, that the heat was so bad yesterday, right? 3 dogs died. Said he let the dog out for 15 minutes and the dog died. So he was telling me to be careful working my dogs or walking my dogs, just walking them. And I ain't say nothing to him. But like literally, my nigga, we just, yeah, man, we just have finished working. Both Raina and the pup worked in the heat. And that was their choice. You know what I mean? They started their shenanigans. Come on, big boy. It's okay. Come on. I don't have the time right now. So, yeah, they started their shenanigans. And it was definitely one of them things where you had to be extremely conscious, man, of how they was behaving, so forth and so on. And I'm not gonna lie, man. Renegade Kennels, what's good with it? What's good with it? What's good with it? Yeah, we out here doing it live. We out here doing it live, man. But yeah, man, y'all can see it's a bright day out, man. But one of the fellows was just telling me, man, that 3 of his dogs died, man. Well, 2 of his dogs and 1 of his heat stroke. And this is where you have to understand what you have in stock, right? I've seen this boy work in the heat. I've seen him work in 90, 100-degree heat plus. Would I do that today? No, not at all. You know what I mean? If we was really hunting a hog and it depended on, and it was for our livelihood, then absolutely. But other than that, it's not necessary. Yeah. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna have to turn on the chat for this joint, man. Hold up. Give me 1 second. See if I can get this chat up. Yeah, man. Appreciate that, bro. Yes, indeed. We try to make sure they handling their business. My bad. I ain't mean to have my thumb all in the place. Trying to pull the chat up so that I don't have to. Yeah. But yeah, man, dude was trying to tell me, man, and no knock on them. They run the bullies and all that. But the dogs are not bred for working. So you don't want to have them in the heat. Hold up. Who that putting in? Who that calling in? Said they calling in. Yes, y'all. Yeah, man. You telling me I need to watch this heat. And I ain't gonna stun on y'all. It's a scorcher. Yesterday was a scorcher. Y'all see him, that tongue hanging. We ain't even did nothing. But at the end of the day, if you gonna work your dogs, you know what I mean? Find a spot in the shade, man. You know what I mean? I have a couple of spots, man, where I call them imperial training trees. You know what I mean? Because they're the perfect spot for the dog to work. You know what I mean? Even on a hot day, the dog could go ahead and get that work in the shade. You know what I mean? And of course, you don't work them the same as you would work them uh, on a cool day. But yeah, me and Raina was out here with the high the other day. You know what I mean? In the heat. Got our nice little spot in the shade. See, we go off in the cut back up in there and see that big shaded area. That's where we normally get down. We ain't doing that this morning. Callie in the house. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. You know, it's so funny, man, because people don't understand the work that goes into, man, this type of breeding and getting this type of consistency out of a litter. You know, y'all have heard me say it a million times, man. Shout out to Art Sedaris, the pioneer of Camelot Kennels. See, he smells something. He about to try to drag my Griffies through all that shit. Let's go. Let's go, man. We ain't running in the woods with the Griffies on. Not today, baby. But as y'all can see, man, despite the heat, there's some serious heat out here. I don't know if y'all could, like, we baking right now, baby. It is official. But he don't care, man. If it's moving, he after it. Even if it ain't moving, he after it. Shoot, and it ain't got to be very big for him. But part of the purpose of this live, man, is to let y'all know, man. We got a humding of a video coming up soon. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna tell some truth, man. I'm gonna tell some hard truth. Um, I don't, you know, this channel ain't really about a whole lot about that politically correct thing. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there's certain things I feel we need to do in order to be responsible, you know what I mean, with these dogs and about the future of these dogs. But, you know, as far as what I say and, you know, the things I share with y'all, man, is based on truth, B. You understand? It's based on us really understanding what we're working with and being able to give the proper information regarding that. Police rolling through this motherfucker like they chasing somebody. I don't know. I know it ain't me. But if I do gotta go, I got the Griffies on. Yeah, man. Think I'm, come on, come on, come on. One of the things I don't like. All right, leave it. Good. One of the things I don't like, they have a tendency, man, to be licking the grass. And I figured out it's not because it's a certain type of grass they just love. These animals be leaving their scent and shit on the grass. And that's what the dogs be licking at. So when you see your dog licking that grass, you know what I mean, or snatching up tufts of grass, be very careful, man. A lot of times it be like small bits of animal dung in that, and you know, like, yeah, man. Let's see if we get some of these motherfucking comments up right here. There you go. Okay. Foxy Brown, new to the channel, huh? Welcome, welcome. This is Imperial Flame Kennels. I'm your boy Ray Imperial. I don't consider myself a dog, man. You know what I mean? I don't really own dogs. My dogs tend to own me. And what you're looking at is Camelot. This is a Camelot male, uh, bred by Maximum Pits and Gargoyle Pits. So he's off of Maximum Pits Havoc, Gargoyle Pits White Gold. And his mother was just what she sounded like. And every now and then he throws them all white pups. Come on. You know what I mean? He's an excellent producer, man. One thing about this boy is that his pups tend to reflect almost the entire freaking gene pool going back a couple of generations. Like, he really throws his genetics. So that's one of the things we love about him. The other thing is that you have to understand that the Camelot dog is it's a pit bull, right? And it is a big pit bull. They are bred on Old Family Red Nose dogs and Old Family Red Nose strains. In most Camelot pedigrees, you'll find way in the back Hemphill, Wilder. You'll find Serona. You know what I mean? So just a few of the names that kind of, you know, that have laid hands, you know what I mean, on dogs that have produced these dogs. So Camelot Kennels was originally pioneered by Art Sedaris. And unfortunately, Art pays some serious prices. Y'all see that, right? He know where the front door is and he know where the back door is. Watch him go right to the back door. Watch him go right to the back door. Go ahead, boy. Check. Look. Look. He know where the front door is and where the back door is. When he want to get him, he could get him. Come on, let's go. Yeah, man. Let's get some of these comments up, man. I should really did this in portrait, y'all. My bad. All right, let me see what we got. Top of the morning, Dev. What's good with you, bro? Y'all see what he doing? Y'all see what he doing? Why that one little piece of grass? Because the motherfucking animals pissed on it. That's why. Hold up, Dev. I got you, bro. Let me see if I can get this thing going here. I don't know. It's my chat, man. There it is. Okay. Okay, okay, Dad. What kind of info you need on that male pup? Um, he's bred on old school Camelot bloodlines, right? So it's important to understand that um I appreciate that, Dad. I definitely appreciate that, man. And that's not gonna be hard to do, man. In the coming weeks, man, we're gonna be talking to some of the breeders that I work with. You know what I mean? Some of the breeders, man, who I know are keeping it true to the original Camelot ethos. You know what I mean? So what Art Sedaris started, it has been taken in other directions. You know what I mean? Band dogs, bullies, all of that. What we trying to do, you know what I mean? The cadre I deal with, man, we just trying to preserve it as it was originally meant. You know what I mean? And put our best spin on it, how we see. You know what I mean? So we gonna definitely make it to where pups are available on a regular basis. Now, y'all have to forgive me. I've been working on the litter I want off this boy for a few years. This is definitely a time-consuming process, and there is no guarantee that all your years of waiting and all your years of expense are ever going to pan out, right? Or, God forbid, you have a litter and lose a whole litter to some old crazy shit. Like I started this conversation, dude said he lost 3 dogs to the heat. He said one dog was out for 15 minutes. But then there's a difference between the American Bully and the American Pit Bull Terrier. So you see, we moving, we going uphill, and He's got enough sense to move at a pace that's comfortable for him, but he ain't stop his prowl. He's still on it. You know what I mean? If I let this boy off the leash, y'all gonna see him move so damn fast. Y'all gonna be like, yo, he was stunting, bro. He was stunting with that slow shit. And he do be. Come on, big boy. So my whole thing is that if dogs are dying on a regular basis like that, right? Like as a breeder, does that tell you something is wrong? I told him to hit me up, whatever the case may be. But honestly, like y'all gotta understand my peoples that this is some real shit, man. This is some real shit. You gotta be extremely careful. You gotta know what you breed, and you gotta understand the limits and the temperament on the dogs, right? You gotta understand what they can withstand, what they'll do, what they won't do. My boy will work himself into a situation where he drops. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've had to catch him before he went into a fucking seizure because I was so ignorant, man, about his drive. I didn't understand that this dog would not stop himself. Any fucking normal dog, man, when it gets to a certain point, listen, they just stop. When a dog is overheating, even in the box, man, a lot of dogs just stand the fucking line. I can't go no more. I ain't got it. My body ain't got it. I watched this nigga, man, go till, man, he fucking damn near went into a seizure. And again, y'all, I apologize, man, but that I gotta keep it raw with y'all. I gotta keep it real, man. Like this is not a game here. This Camelot dog is definitely a different dog. But back to your question, Dev. The way old boy is bred, he's bred off of Loyal Bones, Lord Sabotage, and Loyal Bones Panamera. Um, Starting on the top, Loyal Bones Sabotage comes off of a dog that we call Superman, coming off a dog that's like a primo bruiser mix. And when you see that stocky, muscular build, you know what I mean, Bruiser threw that look very, very freaking well. Now, understand that that's in Camelot, period. Come on, let's go. Come on, boy. Come on. He don't like leaving until he get a good chase, but... So, all right, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Nah. So, attaboy, come on. Good. So the whole thing being that the blood is very old. You know what I mean? The blood is very old. It goes well when I say very old, as old as, you know what I mean, you can go with a program, right? Um the blood, the dogs that aren't used to create Camelot is heavy in that pup. You know what I mean? Or not really to create Camelot, because Camelot consisted of, different dogs, and many of them were sired by Duke. But there are dogs that went in two different directions, so to speak. Right? Camelot went two different directions. You had your Kenneth Sonia Camelot pits, but it was Camelot Kennels that produced Duke, right? Kenneth Sonia started his program basically off of a dog called Chief. Chief was a son of Duke. Not the only son of Duke, but he was a son of Duke. It is reported by some who claim to have been close to the situation. I don't know because I wasn't there. That literally Art didn't want Chief. And so that's how Kenneth Sonia got him. Now, for all that I've heard people say, I've never heard Kenneth Sonia say anything negative about Art. And that's not something that I'm gonna really play with. You know what I mean? Like, this is not about starting beef and no shit like that. We just trying to get back to that original ideal. You know, when you look at that old yard tour of the Camelot, oh, the Camelot yard tour, man. You look at that old video. You see the Raging Cajun, Uzi White Paws. Yeah, man. That's what we on our way back to. You know what I mean? We on our way back to that, man. So that's what the pup is all about. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of breeders out there who are working the program. Come on, let's go. There are plenty of breeders out there that are working their program, man, and working that blood and got it on deck. So my real thing at this point is making sure that everything is lined up. I want to make sure everything is what it needs to be in order to have that program pop the way I expect it to pop. It's so serious with that pup, man, because he really holds the key. His genetics are so key right now. If you go in the pads, look up Loyal Bones Sabotage and Loyal Bones Panamera. Matter of fact, you can even go in the ADBA database and just put in Loyal Bones Solo. The breeder already put his pet online, so you can see exactly how he's bred there. And we can get into that a little bit. The old stuff in his pedigree is about, I don't know, 6-7 generations, especially on the bottom. But not on the Griffies, my nigga. I don't know why they do that. They got to do it right on the Griffies. Y'all see that, right? It's a conspiracy. Absolutely, Dev. It's only a minute now. Trust me when I tell you. I appreciate you, Dev. Don't even worry about it. Hold your bread. I definitely got you. We gonna definitely put it together like it's meant to be put together. Come on, big boy. Too hot out